going on, everybody? Pete Simonetti here for the one, the only NyynewsTV. We are here today to talk about a few things. And yes, dude, I got the Hulkamania on today, bro. All right? So we are definitely ready to do a lot of talking today. We got some things to discuss. I want to talk about Aaron Judge, and I'm starting a little early because I want everybody to roll up on in here, have a seat, relax, put their feet up. Let me do the talking. Let me do the screaming. Let me do the aggravating for all of you. All right? And then we'll get into it. We're going to talk about Aaron Judge. We're also going to talk about the New York Yankees' current pitching staff, because that is something we have to discuss. Everybody wants to discuss the Yankees' current pitching. It's a big deal. I see some people talking about it like it's not a concern at all, like there's nothing wrong there. I think there's a lot wrong there, but some people don't agree with that. So let everybody get in here, guys. We'll give it a little bit of time. It's 5 o'clock right now. I have a little bit of time. Probably got a good 45 minutes today. And we'll get in here. Let's see who we got up in this mess today. We definitely got family in here. I saw Big Blue already up in here. Chris Perez Jr., what's going on, Chris? What's going on, Philo? Jay, what's good? Griminator, what's going on? Reggie. Sal. What's going on, Sal? Salvatore, what's going on, my man? Chris the Flash, what's good? Anthony Medina. Anthony, man, that's family. Anthony, I've got to be honest, bro. If I'm looking forward to one thing on June 25th, I want to have a cold one with you, my man. I want to have a cold one with Mr. Medina. That's what I want to do. And that's what I'm going to do. Tyler, what's going on, fam? Anthony Garcia, yo. Anthony Michael 9, Pete, what's going on, Anthony? Isaac, what's up, my man? Salutes from PR. Thank you, fam. Chris Cologne, what's going on? Donald Bateman, Donald up in here. Jarvis Henley, I'm doing good, my man. How are you? Reggie, what's going on? Jonathan Alvarez, my dude is in the house. You guys already know what's good. Jose Yarina, what's good, man? I'm doing well. Robert, what's going on, man? Tim King of Jordans, Mr. King of Jordans himself. Mr. King of Jordans himself. RB, what's going on, RB? Guys, remember, RB's going to be back on the channel in April, Knights of the Round Table is back. So RB is going to be the regular coming back on NyynewsTV. I heard he's very ready, too. Cynical says, hey, yo. Cynical, what's going on, man? You got to always show love to Scott Hall, man, forever. No doubt about it. JCino said it's time for war. All right, man. X-Wing, what's going on? Michael Caputo, what's going on, man? Caput, don't come in here and go crazy every day, Caput. Don't come in here yelling and screaming, talking about bad the Yankees are. Let me do it for right now. Daniel Cunningham, my man, what's going on? What's going on, man? What's going on? All right, guys, so let's jump right into it. I know more people are going to roll in as we go. People are getting off work now. 5 o'clock, I figured it was a nice time to do this, but you guys already know, man. You guys, anything? We got it? Come on. You, brother. Huh? We got it? Did we got it? All right, cool. Anyway, I'm a little slow. You guys got to understand, man. It's, I boxed when I was young. I punched my head multiple times. I am who I am. I can't change shit. I can't change who I am for nobody. Anyway, I know some new people that come is going to be like, what? Isn't this guy supposed to be talking baseball? Shut up. I had one guy one time say he watched the live chat, and for 25 minutes, I was doing the intro. So that was pretty classic. All right, so let's jump into it. Aaron Judge and the New York Yankees, right? We know what's going on right now. We know that these guys, are they on a separate page? Do they know? Chris Cologne, man, your wife knows. Your wife knows. Hey, Chris, go and get that Manscaped, fam. Go and get that Manscaped. Use code word Spittaz. SPITTAZ. 20% off of free shipping. Everybody's wife will like it. I'm telling you right now. I am a real American. Come on. Fight for the rights of every man. Come on. I am a real American. Fight for what's right. Come on. Fight for your life. Dun, 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 dun. Don't let me start that at Yankee Stadium. We'll sing the whole damn thing on the 25th. I'm not kidding. When it comes crashing down and it... don't do that to me. I get off track very easy. Going back to Aaron Judge. My God, there's something wrong with me. The Yankees and Aaron Judge are in this moment now where this could be it. You know what I mean? This is a very, very serious part of negotiations. They're in the case right now where the Yankees have agreed with everybody. Everybody on their team they've agreed with when it comes to arbitration. They got their 1 years in. They're moving on. This year is set. Aaron Judge is chilling in the back like, what are we doing, fam? They $4 million apart. So they got $4 million apart right now. Aaron Judge wants 21. The Yankees are offering 17. A lot of the projections out there has Aaron Judge at the Yankees number. But as Aaron Judge has been healthy, he's been an MVP candidate every time the guy's healthy. We know that. When he's on the field, he's one of the best players in baseball. Everybody knows that. Everybody's aware of that. So what the predicament the Yankees are in right now is, if we go to arbitration with this cat, one, it's not going to look good on this organization, who didn't go out there and put up any top dollars this year. And I'm not here to debate if Hal is spending, look, the payroll's around 260, 240, 245, 250. They've spent money. The roster construction is jack shit. And we're going to get to that too when we talk about the rotation. But this whole Aaron Judge thing is funny in a way. It really is, because they're $4 million apart. They can't even agree right now on a one-year deal. What would the deal look like then for a long-term extension? This is what Yankee fans, including myself and everybody else out there, is concerned about. What is that final number going to be? Well, I got something for you all. Let me tell you what. It's pretty simple. All they should do, if I'm the Yankees, Aaron Judge deserves to be a New York Yankee for the rest of his career. If I am the New York Yankees, I'm looking at the Freddie Freeman deal. 6 years, 162. I'm looking at that deal, and I'm making that my basis point. I'm making that my starting foundation. I'm looking at Aaron Judge, and I'm saying 6 years, 162 is about $27 million a year. The good thing in your advantage is we're already increasing your offer that you asked for this year by $6 million. I don't think the Yankees would be crazy at all to offer 162. It's about $27 million a year. A lot of people believe Judge would get more. But if I'm the New York Yankees, I start there because look what Freddie Freeman is. Yes, Freddie's a little bit older. He is a little bit older. Maybe you got to go the extra year. So what would that be? 7 years, 189, 7 years, 190. Maybe you do something like that and just keep it at that Freddie Freeman deal and go, look, this is, throw that out there first. Throw that one out there first and see where it goes. Now, if Judge pushes back with some, I want 240, 220, 230, then you know you're in for a really tight spot. But I tell you what, Yankee fans, and I've heard this often, so again, I'm not going to toot my own horn here because, again, I didn't believe any of this shit, even though it came from the people that I trust most, especially the guy I trust most. If you guys go back to after the wild card game and things like that, and I gave the information that I knew for the year that I was told the Yankees would not add a major contract. But the reason why is because Hal Steinbrenner is a big fan of Aaron Judge. He's a big fan of Aaron Judge, so they want to get that extension out the way. That's the big thing they want to take care of. If that's true, we're going to see an Aaron Judge extension. And with him not having a one-year deal right now, it means they're working on it. That's obvious. They're working on an extension. They can't agree on a one-year deal right now, so they're definitely working on some type of extension here to make everything work out and look good for everybody. There's no doubt about it. That's what's being worked on right now for the Yankees. and for Aaron Judge and his representation. So Judge right now just needs to sit back. He has gave the Yankees what he wants. He said it again. He's been smartly, so to say. I'm going to use this word, smartly. He has smartly handled this situation. He's basically come out and said, hey guys, look, if we don't have this done by the end of spring training, I'm going to test free agency. And let me tell you what, these New York Yankees do not want Aaron Judge testing free agency. I'll tell you guys this right now. They do not want Aaron Judge testing free agency. Because if Aaron Judge tests free agency, the Yankees now got to put up with many other clubs. And imagine the Yankees losing a bidding war for their homegrown star. Imagine that. And guys, that is not as unrealistic as you think it might be if the Yankees don't sign him. Think about it. You got the San Francisco Giants who will be all over him. You got the Angels. The list goes on and on and on and on of teams that will want him. Uncle Stevie. Uncle Stevie. Can you imagine Judge going over to the New York Mets? Teams will pay Aaron Judge because they know what we know and what we've been saying. A guy like Aaron Judge will pay himself. He becomes the star of your club immediately. He becomes the face of your franchise immediately. He just does. He has all of what it takes. He has the charisma, the ability, the look. He got everything. He got everything to become the star. The jersey sales, the merchandise, the publicity. San Diego, exactly, Jay. You're spot on. Kicking it with Roy. I feel you, fam. But he got it all. So you got to really sit back and understand here that Aaron Judge is in a good place. He just is. Aaron Judge and his agent is in a really, really good spot right now. Because if you're the agent of Aaron Judge, you could also sit there and go, hey, guys, look. You guys haven't signed nobody. And you also got money falling off next year. So you could easily afford $30 million a year for Judge. If Judge is demanding that, he has every right to demand whatever the freak he wants right now. He could demand whatever he wants to demand. He got every right to do that. But the thing is for the Yankees, they got to understand we're on thin ice here. Aaron Judge has let it be known multiple times already. I want a deal done by the end of spring training, unless I'm going to test the waters. And that basically means even if the Yankees offer something at the end of the year, I'm waiting to see what my other offers are. I'm waiting to see what other teams value me at. And that's extremely important. Judge should. He should. If he doesn't get what he wants, he should do that. He deserves it. He deserves it. He really does. He's been the heart and soul of this club. He's been busting his back for this team. Great defensively. Everybody knows that. He does whatever the team wants him to do. He's continued to get better. No doubt about it. Aaron Judge should go ahead and do that. And it's unbelievable that we're even having this conversation. That we're talking about there actually being a possibility that the New York Yankees can't come to an agreement with their homegrown star. That's where we are right now for the New York Yankees. We may not be able to come to an agreement with their homegrown star. That is insane. That's crazy to even think about. But that is reality. That is the reality that we're in right now with this club. We've seen the roster. We understand. I'll sit here and tell you right now. Hal Steinbrenner has spent money. I know people want to say, cheap Hal this. Hal has spent money. $250, $260, $270. It's a lot of money, fam. I tell you what, though. If it was my money, and this is the roster I'm spending on, Cashman got to go. You got to be out, fam. I'll negotiate this shit. I'll negotiate myself. You're not doing it no more, buddy. I'm going to go over the roster with you guys. I'm going to go over the roster. I'm going to go over the starting rotation because I really want to talk about the starting rotation. Aaron Judge deserves a good contract. But in this situation for Judge, he doesn't want to hear that Hal Steinbrenner's payroll's $250. It's not his problem. He doesn't want to hear it, and he shouldn't have to hear it. He shouldn't have to. His agent should use that against the New York Yankees. I would. Judge, I believe, is 29. He'll be 30 this year, though. I believe as of right now, Aaron Judge is 29 years old. He'll be 30. So, again, he's what, a year or 2 years younger than Freeman. That's why I'm saying that 6 year, 162 or whatever. All that makes sense, but maybe you add the additional 7 to it and go from there. And look, I understand, like, you know, the Yankees pushback could be, if the Yankees want to play hardball, they could sit there and go, well, we got Stanton. And that could be a choice the Yankees could make. And that's fair. Do we like it? Do we agree with it? No. But the Yankees could sit back and go, we got Giancarlo Stanton. We're okay. We're going to give you this offer. We're willing to work with you. And what I'm doing here, guys, I'm just working both sides. I'm not saying this is what I would do. But he could sit there and go, we got your replacement, fam. We also got Dominguez, who's close. Everson Piera, who's close. We got guys that are close. So we're not overly concerned with if you did go ahead and leave. We got you this whole year. I'm just finding an excuse for the Yankees. That's not it. That's not what I would do. It's dirty. It's stupid. It would be dumb. But they could say that. In reality, that could be their argument. But I think Aaron Judge gets extended. I think Judge gets extended. Do I believe it's going to be before spring training? I don't know. That I'm not as confident as saying it will. My early guy who gave me this information has been spot on. And he told me Steinbrenner's a huge fan of Judge and he's going to bring Judge back on an extension. So he's been right about everything so far. I'll believe it now and say that they're going to get a deal done. I think they get a deal done. Because that is, of course, the first thing I was ever told, that they'll get a deal done. So we'll see what happens there. But I know everybody in this chat, I know you all want Aaron Judge back. I think that's obvious. Matter of fact, let me throw this in here real quickly. Hold on one second, guys. All right, there we go. I just threw that poll out there. So, guys, go ahead and vote on that poll, and let's see what you guys think. Does Aaron Judge sign a long-term extension with the New York Yankees before opening day? So, guys, let me know. Like that poll. Do a yes or no real quickly, and we'll discuss it as we go. So go ahead, guys. Put that one in there, and we will discuss it, again, like I said, as we go, and see where we are and what the votes are looking like. Early on, it looks like it's overwhelmingly yes, but we will see. Let's keep it going and see where you guys are on that. Give me 1 second. Let me close this out. I want to give it a few seconds because I know it's a little delayed. So let's see where everybody is. Mike M., thank you so much, my man, for the super chat. He says, honestly, Pete, who cares at this point? Hal isn't going to change, and Cash will never lose his job. Even if you pay Judge, they will still pass on free agents. You know, Mike, we all have the right to feel the way that you feel right now, and it's true. You know what I mean? This offseason has been an absolute train wreck, and this is going to lead me into my next conversation. As you guys continue to vote on that poll, I think as of right now, we have about 80 votes in. So guys, if you're joining, continue to vote on that poll. Mike M, I appreciate that, man. That's kind of bringing me into what my next topic of conversation here is. There's obviously been a lot of talk. There's been a lot of talk about the Yankees rotation. Hell, I saw a tweet today. A tweet today that made me laugh in reality, because it was so damn stupid. I saw a tweet today that basically said, Yankee fans, what are you worried about? We've improved everywhere. We have gotten better everywhere. Our bullpen's better. Our rotation's better. And once I heard that, I'm just staring at the screen like this. The fuck? What? Hold on. Our rotation's better? And our bullpen's better? How? I'm a little confused. Did we get Robbie Ray? Did we get Kevin Gausman? Did we add anything to our rotation or our bullpen? I'm overly confused by this. I'm very, very confused by this. I don't understand. I saw that today, and I'm sitting back saying, are we this delusional as a fan base? Are we losing our friggin' minds? Do we just make this shit up? So I'm going to go over this rotation. The bullpen, I'm going to say, and I've said this from the jump, I don't think you needed to make many changes there. I really don't. I don't think you got to make many changes when it comes to the bullpen. I don't think you do. So I'm going to talk about those. I'm going to talk about all those things right now on what the Yankees can do with that rotation, okay? Or what it looks like right now on paper. Yes, we got to see these guys play, but what it looks like right now on paper. Rah, fam, thank you so much. He says, could you imagine a nightmare scenario in which Yankees fail to sign Judge, he leaves, then Cole opt out? Wow, well, Cole's opt-out, I believe, is after 2024. But that's even more the reason why you got to look to win now. And that's the crazy thing to me. The Yankees know all this shit. They know Aaron Judge could leave. They know Aaron Judge could be gone. They talk about, I want to win with this core. What year do you want to win in, fam? You just passed up on the greatest shortstop free agent class of all friggin' time. And mind you guys, what have you seen Correa do in Minnesota on day one? What we at NyynewsTV been preaching since the jump. Carlos Correa, day one, walks in. Who is he with? Royce Lewis, top shortstop prospect. Saying, hey, kid, this is how it's done. This is how dad's done. You want to do this. You want to do that. You want to move like this. Why would the Yankees, thank you, David Cohn, for being a voice of reason with me, with Francis, with all of us at NyynewsTV, in saying one of the main reasons you go after one of these shortstops is because he relieves pressure on Volpe, on Oswald Peraza. And by the way, I'm going to say this real quickly. The pressure's on Volpe, not Peraza. For whatever reason, take it however you want to take it, the Yankees are hyping one guy up much more than the other guy. Draw your own conclusions, but Peraza's not going to face the same pressure as Volpe is. And look, I speak to Anthony Volpe's father a lot. I'm not knocking Anthony Volpe. I'm not even talking about the kid handling pressure. I'm talking about the unneeded pressure placed on somebody by the fans because of the organization. That's what I'm talking about. They don't need to do it. David Cohn summed it up perfectly. There was no reason why you would take that route. Because look, they didn't just pass up on the cat. They didn't just say we passing up on these dudes because we don't got it or what. They flat out said we passing up on it because these dudes are on their way. That's what they said. That ain't me. So I didn't put no pressure on the dude. I love Anthony. Anthony's a good kid. I hope Anthony's a legitimate star. I hope he's a Hall of Famer. I hope he's the next Jeter. But boy, oh boy, if he starts his career 0 for 12. Boy, oh boy, if he hits 240 in AA. Woo-hoo-hoo! Has nothing to do with development at that point. It's going to be all fire and pitchforks around. So, moving on. Moving on to the next topic of conversation. I know I got a little animated there. Ra got me a little animated there. When he talked about Judge, I kind of brought up and Cole opting out. They got to win with these guys. That's the plan all along. Everybody said it. Your first couple of years of Cole, got to try to win. Speaking of Garrett Cole, let's get into this. Let's get right into this right about now. Speaking of Garrett Cole, here we go. Okay? Garrett Cole is the ace of the New York Yankees. We're going to put him to the side for right now, and we're going to talk about all the others because I see people online. Oh, my God. I see people on Twitter talking about the Yankees got a top 5 staff in baseball. Oh, my God. The Yankees have a top 5 staff in baseball. I don't know if these people are stupid or if they're on heavy, heavy drugs while they post these tweets. Because, again, guys, look, you can never just say a team's going to replicate what they did last year. You can never do that. You can't do it. It doesn't work that way. It's not the way it works. Can't do it. It doesn't work like that. All right? So, I just want to talk about each guy individually. And then we could go from there. We already know who the Yankees passed up on. We know Robbie Ray got 23 a pop, and the Yankees said, "That's all right. Go to the Mariners. No big deal." Yankees passed up on everybody else. We know Manaea still out there. We don't know what's going to happen with that, but they passed over on all those other guys. They passed over on all those. And if you guys don't believe me, by the way, if you guys don't believe me that people say they're a top 5, go look. You'll find them on Twitter. I'm telling you. Type some shit in the search bar. Yankees starting rotation, top 5, and it's going to pop up. Anthony Medina, my friend, says, Pete, if Judge doesn't get an extension, he will test free agency and will walk. Yankees could have taken care of this long time ago, and now look what's happening. This is a slippery slope the Yankees are doing. 100%, fam. There's no doubt about it, Anthony. No doubt, man. Thank you for the super chat. 100% right. They could have handled that long ago. Luis Severino. Who in here is confident? Who in here is confident in Luis Severino? So I want to see somebody in here tell me Luis Severino right now is scheduled to be the New York Yankees' number 2 starter behind Garrett Cole. Luis Severino. The same Luis Severino, folks, who hasn't pitched since 2019. We talk about pressure here. There's a lot of pressure on Garrett Cole now. I'm going to get to him last because I want to talk about him. Luis Severino is being called upon to be a number 2 starter. The same Luis Severino who has not pitched since 2019 over a long extended showcase. He hasn't done that. Okay? Jordan Montgomery. I like Jordan Montgomery. I think Jordan Montgomery as a 4-5 is very, very good. I think as a 4-5, he's very, very good. Jameson Taillon. When he's healthy and he gets consistent work, I'm a big fan of Jameson Taillon. But let's not shit ourselves here. Jameson Taillon, throughout his career, has rarely been healthy. That is not me saying he's going to get injured. That is, again, me stating the concern of the player. He's never been injured. He's always been injured. Every year, he's been injured. Year after year after year. It's pretty consistent. He was even injured in the offseason. He needed surgery. So, Aaron Boone said he's going to start on time. We already saw him go out there and pitch. And then, last but not least, as of right now, it stands with Nestor Cortez being your number 5. Here's my issue with Nestor Cortez. Is the gig up? Is the gig up? Is the league going to sit back and go, advanced scouting is on this dude. We've seen him more now. The gig is up. Is he going to go more than 5 innings? We know last year, very rarely did Nestor Cortez go 6+, 5+. Aaron Boone is very quick on the pull. He's very quick on the pull. And I get it. Domingo Germán's injured, but he could be there. Clark Schmidt is going to be there this year. Luis Heel is going to be there this year. Ken Waldachuk is going to be there this year. My other dude, oh my God, I just forgot his name. They got other guys in the minor league system that aren't far away. If Luis Medina dominates AA quickly, he could be a late season option. So yes, the Yankees got young guys on the depth pool that could potentially help them. They got that could potentially help them. But guys, just like the lineup, no catcher right now. We don't know. Higgy, all right. First baseman, Rizzo's getting a little older. He's also been injured. Second base, our Gold Glover is not out there. Gleyber Torres. Shortstop, will anybody be shocked if Isaiah Kiner-Falefa hits 220 this year? I wouldn't. OPS was 650. I told him it's his birthday today. Happy birthday. Let's get that OPS up, shall we? Because 650 isn't going to cut it. Third base, Josh Donaldson, always been injured. Center field, Aaron Hicks, always been injured. Left field, Stanton, has his history with injuries. Right field, Judge, has his history with injuries. But then go to the rotation. Severino, Tyone, we don't know. We just don't know. Bullpen, Chapman, we don't know. Again, this entire roster is skating on thin ice. And this is the problem. Now, I know people are going to come at me and go, Pete, anybody can get injured. That is true. That is true. But you got to have a level of consistency. This is a lot of injury-prone guys that are going to make up the majority of your roster. That's not necessarily a healthy way to go about your season. I am not, again, Hayden Wesneski is the other guy. Yes, Wesneski's the other guy who honestly, I like a little more than what I've heard from people. I know a lot of people said he's very overrated. From the stuff I see, I don't know as a starter. Apparently his fastball really doesn't move a lot, but the slider is very good. The off-speed is decent. A lot of people see him as more a bullpen guy, but we'll see. But we'll see what happens there. But it's a huge question mark. Getting to Garrett Cole, I want to make this point. And Danny, yeah, I'm going to talk about Rachel Balkovic. I just saw that. I got a message from a friend that just told me about that. Guys, I'm going to make this very, very simple for you all. Right now, this is it. You ready for this? If Garrett Cole is not a top 3 get in Cy Young this year, forget the season. I'm telling you guys right now. If Garrett Cole is not a top 3 Cy Young candidate, forget the season. And the reason I bring that up is there's a valid concern. Yankee fans don't like to hear it. I'm a Yankee fan, but I'm realistic. I admit when there's actual concern. Garrett Cole got something to prove. And let me say this. It would have been very friggin' nice for Garrett Cole to have a legit number 2 over his shoulder. To say, shit, if I don't got it today, my man back here is going to back me up. Shit, all the pressure don't got to be on me. Damn, we going into a wild card series. Damn, we going into a playoff series. Everything's on me. Damn, we've lost 3 in a row. It's on me. Another thing to bring up, and I know Yankee fans, including myself, we don't want to talk about it. Gerrit Cole was not good last year in big games, with or without Spite Attack. It is a serious concern. It is a valid concern. Would it shock me if Gerrit Cole comes out and shoves all season long and he just takes the team on his back and go, jump on, daddy? Nah, it wouldn't. It wouldn't shock me at all. But here's the flip side to the coin. It also wouldn't shock me if he's not who we wanted him to be. It also wouldn't shock me if he pitched to a high 3, low 4 ERA. It just wouldn't shock me. It just wouldn't shock me. It just wouldn't shock me. But again, that is just me being realistic about the situation. Is anybody confident here that Luis Severino's going to throw 20 plus games? Anybody confident in that? Anybody? And look, at the end of the day, even if Cole is an ace, he can't do it himself. Guys need to step up. Are you really confident this rotation is going to do that? Is anybody really confident the way Aaron Boone handles a bullpen when he starts bringing in friggin' Andrew Heendog Heenies 5 times out of every 8 games to blow saves? And Jim is right. Jim Duggan, my man. Ho, ho. Jim, you're right. Cole had a shutout after the crackdown. So that's what I'm saying. But he has a lot to prove still. That's not just it. Because he also shit the bed in big games this year. That's a fact. You can look him up. Every big game that he had this year, he really shit the bed quite a bit. So, again, I hope Gerrit Cole is an absolute beast this year. But they needed more, and they didn't do it. Do I know why? No. They didn't even get somebody that could be a good number 5 to round out the rotation. They sat out of it. They haven't made a trade for Sean Manaea yet. I would love to know what the A's are asking for. Because, I'm sorry, not everybody asked for Peraza. Not everybody asked for your top 3 or 4. Not everybody asked for that. So I would love to know. I would love to know what the A's are asking for. Because, guys, look, I speak with some of these dudes. I got an interview coming up with one of the Yankees prospects that you guys are going to be very interested in. Because he could make a difference this year. But if some of those guys are on the table, you got to let him go at some point. Do I got to remind you? And look, I'm the biggest Estevan Florial fan in there. I said he should be the starting center fielder. I believe that. I don't think Aaron Hicks is going to... What is he going to do different? Aaron Hicks got the balls to say, I'm going to go back to stealing 20, 25 bases. You can't even run in the outfield anymore. This guy's not stealing 25 bases. Mark it down right now. He's not stealing 25 bases. Okay? So we could say, have some fuck you. No, fuck you. How about you get your ass healthy, you get on the field, and you start producing? Shut your mouth until the season. Don't tell everybody what the Yankees need. And get out there and play ball. How about you do that, Hicksy? That's what you need to do. You always got this stupid, dumbass shit. I love these little quotes. Savages in the box. Then they became pussies in the box. Okay? Stop these quotes. Because they always come back and bite us right in the ass. But everybody, I gotta throw him on a t-shirt. I'm gonna throw him on a t-shirt to make a few bucks. Shut up. Shut up. All right? Be quiet. Be quiet. It's ridiculous. These cats are hilarious. These cats are funny. They got to go throw shit on a shirt. Man, fucking let them play ball. How about you go out there and play baseball? Miguel Batista, my man, says Cole can also opt out if he pitches good. Yes, after 2024. After 2024, I believe, is when he can opt out of his deal. Again, after 2024. So we got some time on that one to do that. So it'll be a little bit. It'll be a little bit to do it, but we'll see. We'll see what happens there. Rod Thompson says Sevy is 43-26 with a 3.34 ERA. On paper, yes, he would be the ideal number 2, but he hasn't pitched in a while. On top of that, he's going to be on an innings limit this year since he hasn't pitched in a long time, and that's very true. That is very, 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 very true. That is true. Bullied in the box. That's what it was last year. Bullied in the box when Aaron Boone came out and cried about being bullied by an umpire. Okay? But no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Luis Severino got what it takes. But when you're building a club, and guys, when you talk about the Yankees, this is what you do. All right? They like to use payroll, right? Use it back at them. Use payroll back at them. Use the payroll right back at them. They talk about the payroll being high. It's the highest payroll they ever have, right? Okay, cool. Is that starting rotation a $260 million starting rotation? This is all you got to do. Guys, this is all you have to do to debunk the Yankees. The Dodgers rotation. What does that rotation look like? It's better than the Yankees. You can look at that rotation and go, they're pretty fucking good. They're pretty good. That rotation, I could see that being a $250 million club. Okay? You look at the New York Mets. You look at the Mets rotation and you could say, I could see that. I could see that being a $270 million rotation on that payroll. Then you look at the Yankees and you say, guys, go look at the roster. I'm not being an asshole. I know they got to play games on the field. They got to play games on the field. I get it. This team could be very good. We don't know. They got to play games on the field. But look at that roster and go back to the payroll and say, is that the payroll you would get for that amount of money? That's the payroll that you expect for that amount of money? It's not. It's not. Everybody knows that. It's not. It's just not. Patty Franks! What's going on, Patty Franks? No, I'm not related to Pete Alonso. I wouldn't mind being related to Pete Alonso. I think he's a little slow in the brain, but I'm a little crazy. That's all. I got craziness in me. That's it. That's it, man. I don't know if I'm a pretty intelligent guy, actually. Believe it or not. Some of you guys are like, Pete, shut up. Just talk baseball, fam. But no, it's just comical where the Yankees are right now. But with that being said, guys, I'm going to get ready to hop off this baby right here. Got some other things to do. Mind you, program alert. Program alert so everybody knows. Twin Bill, 7 p.m. Do not miss it in a little more than an hour. 7 p.m. Do not miss it. You're not going to want to miss Twin Bill today. The Twins are talking everything about the Yankees offseason, the Aaron Judge extension, and also just overall what the Yankees friggin' did this offseason and what went wrong. So I will be in that chat. Make sure you guys are in there. We'll be in there together. We'll be talking. We'll be having a good time. News breaks. We'll be right there with you all. So guys, again, with that being said, thank you so much to everybody who shared. Thank you so much to the super chats today. I appreciate you guys so much. And thank you to all the new subscribers. If you are a new subscriber, if you haven't pressed that button, go subscribe right now. I'm telling you guys right now, there is no better place to be than NyynewsTV. So much great stuff coming your guys' way. And again, Until next time, could be very soon, who knows? Adios.
Before it hits the front page.